Welcome to the third season of the Nidd's Whitelist server.
So is this an exact copy of the SpaceButt?
The exterior hull, mostly yes. The interior, no, she kind of messed that up entirely.
She messed it up. I wiggled out back behind the reactor.
Am I currently in your way?
What? For me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I want to go fly.
Not you!
Oh, no, you're not in my way.
Not
Not in my way at all.
You were talking about wiggling behind connectors and stuff, and so I was confused.
Oh, I was just having fun wiggling around in the ship.
Oh, cool.
I was wiggling in the butt.
Sal! Nordic's wiggling around in your butt!
Who is?
Nordic!
Oh.
Oh.
Spider-Man, you should go to bed, otherwise you won't be up in the morning.
Why is nobody telling me that? I'd like to go
Because
to
you'll be
bed.
up anyway.
I know.
You're not allowed.
I know. Alright, how am I going to fix this? Does the first string have any lights that don't work properly? Yes, it does. Oh, that's just going to be fun. I always left this part. Is Boris already here?
Oh.
I'm 25k away.
Ah, right, fine.
Indeed.
Oh, you're about
How far away from the
it's
ground?
Spider-Man!
Just the
We
gravity.
are... Oh, we're almost 3 kilometers up. And we're, what, 50 blocks out of
Let me
the...
put my headphones on because I can't hear him.
Okay, that's right. It's enough of a buffer zone for me to not hit that. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't, like 10 or 20 or something.
Yep, Spider-Man's on the morning shift. Well, depending on which side of the world you live in.
He's on whatever shift he wants.
Yeah.
It's just that's when I'll be around, so I'm being selfish and making him turn up then.
Alright, 2 Canadians I was talking about earlier that say I sound like a Canadian, or I sound like an American trying a Canadian accent. It was either him or Anubis, one of the two.
Yeah, Spider-Man can come on anytime, can't he? Or if you got something arranged.
No, I've not planned anything. Although, since you're doing a big, long live stream, having something to work towards, something to reveal at the end, might have been an idea for, everything started.
Well,
Could have got Duchess to come on.
Oh yeah, never thought
Well,
of that.
you can still do that. You've got around hours left.
Mm.
I'll get back to that in a bit.
Many hours.
Alright.
And
Material
Spider-Man, I'll be around
is on.
from around -1. Okay, thanks for that, bud. You didn't have to do that straight into the microphone. I'll be around from about -1 NST. Not that anyone else will understand what that means in terms of time. We have an odd measurement of time that we use. Includes negative numbers.
But it makes more sense than anything else, especially daylight saving time.
But I'll be there for many hours, so anytime after.
Forgot how effective this welding chip is. It's a good one. Oh, but it's so sluggish with 200,000 kilograms worth of stuff.
-1 NST at the moment is
He probably hasn't had the
11
next bit.
GMT. Yeah. Night, Wiseman.
Good night.
Oh, Wiseman.
I prefer Goon Night.
Yeah.
Gute Nacht.
Remember the 10,000 plates I had? I've already used all of them.
Wow.
Holy crap.
I'm coming with iron. If you want more iron.
What else did you bring along?
Just iron
Everything.
and uranium. That was my...
That you and
gift.
little Tina?
Yeah.
Spider-Man
You should be
says he
able to
was
see.
half playing attention, which I think is a bit of a Freudian slip.
Oh, yeah, I will be around from then, Spider-Man. But for maybe 6 hours or so. There's plenty of time.
Can we go mining now?
Boris isn't even here. That's what we're waiting for.
So impatient.
She's like a child sitting in the back seat of our car.
Oh, that's a good sized ship, Boris.
You can already see it?
I flew out to him, and I'm still a
Okay.
kilometer away, and it's still pretty bulky.
Alright.
I should build my Thor on here. Big battleship. Ooh.
First ring.
Just wondering, Boris, is it still the first? Is the little Tina still the same little Tina? Is there anything that has?
No,
You shouldn't ask him such painful
no,
questions.
Yeah. I think this is the 4th iteration, and they're all slightly different.
Does it have a jump drive on it? No.
No. It's intended for space to planet travel, not space to space.
Oh. You know what?
I like the central thruster, like how you built around it. It's a nice look.
None of this was planned. This was very much a place a block. Find out that wasn't enough, so place another.
I did some testing with transatmospheric ships recently. I had one that actually Mir really liked because because it was called the Mimir, so that's a Norse word. But I actually picked up a house that was built for Mir and tried to fly it to orbit and realized that it didn't quite work. So I built a new design that had twice as many thrusters. And so it went from having 2 vertical large atmospheric thrusters to having 4, and then in every other way it had originally 2 large ion thrusters to try and get to orbit, and it didn't work. So I put 6 just to make sure it would get to orbit. And now it works really well. It's got cargo containers, a huge cargo area with landing gear on it, so you can lock vehicles and stuff in there. So,
Cool.
yeah. I'm probably going to eventually build that on here, because that's an infinitely useful vehicle.
I should point out this doesn't escape the atmosphere. It comes with attachments for that.
Yes, I'm aware of this because I saw Anubis's video on you leaving all the wreckage at the base.
They're not supposed to be disposable, but they ended up being disposable on that day.
I got it. You're gonna crash. Don't crash into the base. Crash into the asteroid.
No, I'm intentionally coming in at only 15 meters a second.
How's
So,
your
Yeah, I noticed you were
oxygen
going
doing?
much slower.
Quite well,
Yeah, but you've refilled from your bottles. Have you still got oxygen in your bottles?
probably.
Well, just
I'll
check.
find out as soon as I have the lights on. Boris is coming, and he's like the Christmas tree of lights and stuff. Something like that, I don't know.
Boris is coming. Now clean up the house. Come on.
And if this ship isn't perfect, I'll have to go to the witness protection program.
is there a dock on here yet, or just park next to it?
There's part
Parking?
next to it. I haven't built up the docks yet.
No, he's here.
In fact, that's part of what I'm
I'm
building the conveyor system at the moment.
Go get some oxygen.
Yeah, fine. And the SpaceButt won't have any
I'm gonna-
oxygen yet.
Do you have any ideas about how to get things from up here down to the bottom without the noodle?
It'll be a flying thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't know how else you would do that unless we were to build a conveyor line down. So
Yeah,
we could have
an idea for like an automated ship, something that just runs up and down.
Oh, there it is.
So the
Hold on a
the
second.
positioning means that it'll be a short conveyor line to
Ouch.
move materials from outside of gravity to inside of gravity. So you can have a ship that is just designed to work inside the gravity field that does the shuttling.
Oh, that was Mare's explosion of a merge block on the outside.
oh that I'm
Just
welding
to
up
fix
here.
up my dents. Yeah.
You made me worried. I was thinking I just exploded something.
I leave dents on. Their character.
Ah, okay. I'm
What
sorry.
are you doing, Nick?
I didn't mean to.
But no, I needed to fix that anyway. that was not a dent that could be left there.
Are you sure? I mean, I could put the dent back. So it's not working particularly well. Oh,
I
wait.
prefer... Yeah, use the drill. That's probably working better. What the hell? What's wrong with your weird flimsy drill? Also, we have gravity here now. It's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why you were flying so close.
But
Alright,
yeah, actually,
so
Boris, I would have to
Spider-Man's
agree with
gonna
you. I do
sleep.
like dents and dings.
Good night,
Night,
Sliderman.
Spider-Man.
Spiderman?
Spider-Man.
Snidey man.
Oh,
You can stand here, Boris, or you just fly away and that works too.
I'm delivering.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure how much like international news this was made, but actually, there's a city here not far from me called Flint, Michigan, that there was like lead in the water, and it was the governor's fault. And the governor's name is Snyder, Governor Snyder.
Right.
So now he's Snyder Man, huh? Lead in the water.
How the hell do you erect windows that quickly?
Oh my God! I just put down the parts.
How?
I went down to the assembler. I built girders, came back up, and placed them.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'll just lie here and cry.
Meh, that's
What?
my body that you're having dramatics in.
That's our body. You forced me
For a
to
second,
live through
when you were
this.
like, "Mirror, get up." I thought you were going to tell him, get up off the floor.
You forced me through this 24-hour live stream. We share this burden now.
I said you can go to sleep anytime because then that way when you wake up you can do my shift.
She was threatening me with weaponry if I
I
wouldn't.
was not.
You were clearly raising that weird plastic cup filled with cheese.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to say it was a kitchen knife, one of the kitchen knives you put in alphabetical order.
Well, it would be dreadful now because I sharpened them.
Oh, did you sharpen the knives?
Yes, I
Thank
did.
you.
She didn't even notice. She doesn't even use knives.
He's an engineer, don't worry. He's not. Nordic's an engineer.
I am?
Paul's just said he's an engineer, don't worry. But I'm not sure where in the conversation we were, whether that was about Mia being an engineer, which I was about to say, no, he's not.
Thank you.
Or Nordic. No, you're an artist.
I'm not an artist. I'm not one of these weird greasy people who don't do anything and mooch off society. Sorry.
What the hell kind of conservative crap is that?
I've been following the presidential debates lately. Sorry. Also, good luck if Trump wins.
Yeah, me and my wife have talked about moving to Nova Scotia. We will move to Canada.
So, Mia, what are you doing?
Waiting for Boris to finish his delivery so we can then, I don't know, sit down, talk.
Oh yeah, I've finished my delivery. You have a whole bunch of magic iron and.
Oh, that's
yeah. I watched a
magic
video on that,
cheaty
Boris.
iron. Yeah.
Just don't start a thing about magic cheating iron. I mean, half of the SpaceButt up there is that.
The cheaty SpaceButt.
It was it was a tough decision, but we went with it.
And it's not cheaty, it's an exploit. Okay? There's a difference.
No, it was what happened was I was flying up to just above the mean base.
What was happening
New
was
Vegas.
that Sal requested me to put up a weird asteroid above your Noodle.
So this
which I
is
did.
before we streamed, yeah.
And in addition, she wanted me to move the white ship
Stop
down.
running round.
What do you mean? How else am I supposed to think and talk? Boris does the same thing. Am I supposed to walk everywhere? Fine, I'm walking.
Otherwise, it can make for a jittery stream.
They'll be fine. Where was I? And she also wanted me to move down the ghost,
The cloaking ship.
the cloak butt or
Oh,
something.
oof.
What was the
Oh, don't
name?
get me started on that damn thing.
Yeah. Well, Mia decided to interpret my request to move
How did he overtake me?
the cloaking ship. I asked him to move it a little bit away from where it was in the direction of New Vegas.
I have no regrets.
And Mia decided that meant he should mount it at the base of New Vegas. But in order to do that, he needed to do something which involved making a copy of the wreck of the SpaceButt.
I might have accidentally cut off the dock off the SpaceButt,
And
and then I needed to
he-
react quickly and rescue it, so I cut it out, flew up into space, left it there, prepared the thing down there to put the white ship down, and then...
forgot it. And so by the time I got into stream and I started building, and I've just gotten to where I was planning on building my SpaceButt, and there's half a SpaceButt already in the place where I was planning on building my SpaceButt. And it's not really half a SpaceButt, it's like half a hull with a small number of thrusters and about a third of the drills, but there's no innards inside it. It was proper wreck.
You can't just walk a different path, that's just unfair. Fine, I'll go this way.
Right, can I go take that ship mining now?
No, Boris still needs to fly back.
Fly back where?
Home. Boris nach Hause telefonieren.
Boris is just hanging around. Oh, hello, Spider-Man.
Didn't he just go to bed?
He was going to go to
Yeah.
bed.
Probably it's
Go to bed,
morning by
Spider-Man.
now in Canada, and of course he has to go to work. I hope he
Oh,
slept
it's not
well.
quite morning. I mean, he's only like an... Actually, I think Spider-Man at the same time as me, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2 a.m. Oh, he's my brother to the north, eh? Oh, no, do the booty day. Oh, no, don't you dare crash. Don't crash, don't crash. No. Okay, there we go.
Shamir.
Hold on, this is important. I want to see who moves first.
Who's gonna flinch?
Oh, this hurts.
I agree.
Fine, we'll go mining, you bum.
Well, can I take over the ship now?
Oh, now you suddenly realise how terrible it is to sit back there.
My turn, my turn.
Fine, which one would you like?
One of the uraniums.
That's a mean
Not
one.
a mean one.
Mean pole.
It's
mean
one of the
pole.
ones with an X in front of it.
You need to tell me that.
All of the ones that have got X's are on asteroids. The ones that have got no X's are on the mean.
Also, oh, hold on.
Oh, he is technically in bed. Watching on a phone or something.
Yeah.
And Paulus has said mining, nice. It's like, finally we get to go mining.